Yo, everybody. So today, I want to talk about top lane. It's preseason, it came out today, and I'm disappointed. So, the most fun top lane champs have always been Bruisers. It's always been the most liked top lane champions. Always been the most popular top lane champions. But Riot always makes some shit. And also, top lane Impact has said they were going to make it better, but it's worse. Dragons are more overpowered. Herald is completely useless. You take the Herald, you get 1 or 2 platings if you're lucky. And then, bam, absolutely useless. So the Herald sucks now. Drake's OP, and top lane sucks. And it's really boring as well. So I thought, why don't we go through some statistics, look through what's actually happening here? Why is Riot not understanding that we actually want to play Bruisers top instead of non-skilled, boring tanks? Alright, so let's look. This is last patch. We're just looking at the pick ratios. Kayle, really OP, fair enough, a lot of picks. Renekton picked a lot, not OP at all, 50% win rate, still picked all the time. He is a safe pick, so you can pick him first. It makes sense he's picked a lot. Darius, picked all the time as well. Not absolutely dominating or anything. Fiora, always picked as well. Very often. Ryze, somewhat liked. He's played a lot in pro plays, so it makes sense. Same with Vladimir. I think those are kind of cool because they're AP damage dealers instead of tanks. It's fun. It's okay to play against them. Sure, it's not always fun playing melee against range, but I can see the skill behind them. They're fun. Garen, well, Garen is pretty oppressive. It's really OP. And also, what you have to remember is Garen is super easy to play. So a lot of people who lane swap were going to play Garen because, well, it's very easy. So let's say you're playing Lulu or support or something, or you're normally playing AD carry, and you're like, oh shit, I'm top lane. What do you pick? Well, you can pick Garen. That's fine. I don't really mind it. I think things like this shouldn't exist, but that's why he's picked a lot. Alright, then you have Mordekaiser. People seem to like him. He's actually a tank who does a lot of damage, so I think Mordekaiser is a great tank. I think Mordekaiser was a great addition to top lane, even though he's not my kind of champion. He's not a bruiser, he's not my kind of thing, but he's a good addition to top lane. I'll give you that. And he's fun. People like him. Jax is great. Riven is great. Aatrox is fine. Ornn is fucking garbage. I hate this champ so much, but he's really overpowered. That's why he's played. And then Akali. Akali is really oppressive and stupid. Then we have Camille and Aurelia and Gangplank and Yasuo and Kled, right? Like, you can clearly see a trend here. People like to pick Bruisers. They don't all have the best win rates. Yasuo, kind of bad win rate. Aurelia, bad win rate. Riven, bad win rate. So a lot of these champs don't have the best win rates, but people really like to play them, right? Here's the thing what happened. We go from season or last patch to the new patch. And look at all the win rates and look at the top champs. This is the champs last patch that people like to play. Boom. Volibear number 1. Lissandra number 2. This is just win rates. Mordekaiser, still liked. Singed. I hate Singed. He should be removed. Nico, get him out of top lane. Garen, I said before, I don't like him, but whatever. Jarvan is great. Cho'Gath, get this fuck out. I fucking hate this champ. It's stupid. It's a tank. He just heals. It's really stupid. It's a dumb mechanic. Either remove his healing or lower it, or get him out as well. Darius is great. Malphite, I mean, I was known for Malphite, right? Let's be real for a second here. But again, really fucking stupid. He shouldn't be this strong. Malphite should be a counter pick. He shouldn't be one of the picks you can pick first. And I even played today, I played a lot today. And what did I do? Well, I picked Malphite. And I won. But what you see, where's the Bruisers? Jarvan, you can argue that Jarvan is somewhat like a caster AD carry. Melee champ, kind of. But he's also somewhat of a bruiser. So sure, Jarvan is a bruiser. There's a bruiser. And this is in the, like, how many? Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, sorry. 15 champs. You can even take 16. But 15 I think is a good number. We have 2. 2 bruisers out of 15 champs in the best top laners right now. Why did Riot remove Conqueror? It wasn't even OP. It wasn't oppressive at all. It wasn't broken. They removed Conqueror and they made it into garbage. I mean, it's kind of the same as removing it. So I thought, you know what? What's the reason for this? People like Bruisers in solo queue. People enjoy playing them. I think it should be strong because that's what top lane is, right? Top lane is the only lane where Bruisers are played. So it makes sense, right? So I thought, maybe Riot knows something we don't. So let's look at pro play. Here we have 2018 statistics, right? 2018. I wrote it down as well before this video. So in 2018, I have the stats here. Bruisers were picked 22 times out of 154 potential times. There were 77 games. Both teams get to pick a top laner 22 times. Bruisers were definitely not OP in 2018. What about 2019? 32 times. A little bit stronger. Definitely not OP. And I even counted something like Yasuo as a bruiser. Same with Hikrim. I think those are kind of bruisers. And for Fiora, it's fine. Here's the thing. You could count Aatrix as a bruiser, counting kind of like caster. But even if you do, it's still way less than half. It's a third of the time. Less than a third. Bruiser's not picked that often. They only exist in the top lane. So in competitive play, they're definitely not overpowered. Not even close. You can see it here as well. Here's where I got the stats. Didn't try to cheat anyone out. And here's the thing. Look at mages and ranged heroes. Ranged is played in bot lane, mid lane, top lane. Even jungle sometimes. You have ranged. You have ranged supports. Okay. Bruisers are played support. Not a single time. Okay. Well, what about AD carry? Bruisers? I mean, there's not really a game there, I guess. That's one. Well, I guess if you want to counter Yasuo, but I think Yasuo, you can't counter Yasuo as a bruiser in AD carry role. I think that's really crazy. But even if you do, that's two. Okay. Then we have mid lane. I mean, Aatrix, if you want to count, I wouldn't, but that's free, guys. And it's rarely picked. And then Renekton, sure, that's a bruiser. Claire's a bruiser. Really, that's a bruiser. And Kayle's a bruiser. But it's still always lowly picked, right? It's almost never picked. It's mainly for top lane. Even in solo queue, mainly for top lane. Well, jungle, well, Jarvan you could count, but he's a tank. Then he's played jungle mostly. Or an assassin. He like does either burst damage or he tanks everything. So they're not really used anywhere. I don't understand what Riot is doing. I think it's really sad. I want Bruisers to be good again. And you know what? I went in and played solo queue. I played a bunch of puppy games, and then I started playing Lulu support. Because I was like, you know what? Top lane impact is garbage. Even though I was dominating, I had almost no impact. So I just started playing Lulu instead. And it's been going quite well. And I think if I go start playing top lane, I'm probably going to start playing APs and so on. Because if you look at the stats, where is it? This one. Just play some APs like Maud, Kaiser, Nika's arranged, Singed, Lissandra. Like, just chill with those. Get your wins. But I really hope Riot fixes this. I want Riot to tell us why a Bruiser's garbage. Like, I really want Riot to come out and tell us why don't they like Bruisers. Why are they hating on Bruisers all the time? Why are Bruisers always getting nerfed? Now, I know they removed Spear of Sodium. I think that's fine. Actually, I think that's a good change. But why Conqueror? I don't get it. Why is Conqueror nerfed? It was never OP. It was never oppressive. It was only used on champs it was supposed to be used on. I don't get it. I'm confused. Please help. And that's it. Bye.